Oh, wow. Hello. Hi, everyone. What's up? How are we feeling? Is everybody excited? Is everybody feeling lovely? Is everybody feeling very fun, very refreshed, very beautiful on this day? I'm not really feeling any of those things, but I'm still excited about what happened on this eviction episode. So, hello, hi, house guests, and welcome to Big Brother coverage at the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Today I'm drinking a caramel vanilla cold brew because Lord knows I need it. But as per usual, as always, and in classic style, I've got my cup mug, of course. Lana G Creations at Etsy.com. Link is in the description below. Go check it out. Thank you.
Included.
Thank you. Yeah, duck not included.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brooke, and I'm passionate about pop culture. I am living my best life. I am ecstatic because sometimes when I want something, the universe just finds a way to piss me off, but not on this day. Not here. Not in this Big Brother house, because I have been eating this whole season up with a spoon. Thank you very much. And all I gotta say is this: pack your bags, Jenny.
Purr. I am Esme, your resident ex-brother, covering this season of Big Brother. And if you caught last episode's podcast, you know I'm ecstatic about what just happened, what just went down, and what transpired today. Once again, I clocked exactly what would happen.
Period. We're so excited, so thrilled for this glorious 5th live eviction on Big Brother 27. We're going to dive into it. Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things competitive reality TV. Currently, that's a lot of Big Brother, a good amount of Project Runway, some Destination X, and some very soon Australian Survivor versus the World.
Yes, bitch. Team Sari, Team Parvati, Team Shawnee, Team
Rob,
and
he's hot.
And Team Lisa,
Kirby,
and Kirby. Team all the cunty women, all the cunty women.
Let's go lesbians.
Let's go lesbians.
I am not keeping up with that. And when you said Rob, I thought Boston. I was like, oh,
no,
really?
Not him.
No,
South Africa.
Beautiful South African man. Beautiful South African man.
Basically, everybody not named Luke or David.
Or George.
And George is on the cast too. And George.
Or Tony.
I don't hate that.
Or Tony. Anyway,
whatever.
Make sure to check out everything we're doing here. We've got a ton of other content coming soon, because also Amazing Race 38 cast did drop today out of the blue, out of nowhere. Yes, it's all Big Brother teams. Yes, we've been new. Yes, we're going to talk about the teams here soon. Don't worry. We will be covering Amazing Race 38. Very excited for that. God, no. I probably won't be, because I cannot stand another fucking season of Brooke talking about Angela Murray. Point being, if you're looking for our Big Brother coverage here at the Cup, we are here 4 days a week. So Lana will be back on Saturday with our live feed Unlocked after the HOH competition today, which may or may not be the wall. At this point, we're trying to figure out what it is. So we'll see what happens. But Lana will be back.
Announced it if it was the wall.
I feel like we'll talk about it. But Lana will be back on Saturday
because they announced a veto. So I'm like,
Exactly. We'll talk about it. But Lana will be back on Saturday with our Unlocked. Brooke will be back on Monday with our Manic Monday recap. Jack will be back on Waffle Wednesday, and I should be here for next week's live eviction, but I will be on vacation, so maybe somebody else will be here. Otherwise, make sure to check out all of our other channels. Links that are in the description below. Patreon, social media, all those lovely things. But, babies, we were left with some beautiful final noms, we knew a big old man was going home tonight. And after the renoms, after the veto ceremony, basically the storyline of the first part of the episode was fluff and also Morgan crying.
Yeah. There was a whole, like... There was a whole fucking, like, egg film noir segment.
This is one of my favorite segments I think we've ever gotten. I loved the egg film noir segment from Vince here.
This felt very like the Ava I'm at war segment
100%
a few episodes ago.
Loved it. Loved every bit of it. And then it's Morgan going, I don't know
what's See, that impression of Morgan was about a third of the amount of whining that was coming out of Morgan's mouth.
Okay, wait. I'm so sorry. Let me try again.
I don't want to.
I need you to go full over the top, Valentina, like Vivian, listen, Noel, like that energy.
You sound like you sound like a constipated mosquito.
So did Morgan.
Correct. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I mean, look, we knew that this girl was not exactly I'm gonna choose to be kind and just say mentally present at the moment within the game outside of her own needs.
The moment her allies went on the block, it's almost as if she forgot where she was, what she was doing, the game she was playing, and she said, my friends are going home.
Well, Viva, it ain't you, so saddle up and keep going. That's just
Baby,
the way it is.
It should have been you. Or not you. It should have been
you were half a millimeter away from going home, and if it wasn't for your idiot friend not using his power, you would have been going home. Shut the fuck up, Morgan.
You know, I just want to say, we are entering a lovely time of Big Brother coverage where it's so nice that we have one side of the house that is so clear and easy to root for now that it just feels correct moving forward in the game at this point in this fashion. So being able to be anti-Morgan is just lovely. I'm sorry, girl, but you're gonna be losing at least one follower on Twitch after this season.
Girl, I've already unfollowed her.
I was never following her in the first place, so
it's like, girl,
bye.
And then we get I'm so glad that they showed this segment of Mickey referring to the team, the group, the way that she thinks she can dictate people around, the way that she literally told Ashley this week, I'll let you know when I decide what my vote is going to be so you can vote the same way. Girl.
Not even just like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing right now, and maybe we can talk about it later once I figure that out. Like, that's a more approachable way to be like, hey, Logan, I don't know if I'm going to be voting out Lana or David. I would vote out David. But like
you and everyone else on this damn podcast.
No, not everyone else.
Oh yeah, you're right. Lewis would definitely vote out Lana.
I would consider it. It would
depend on the circumstance. If we're late enough in the game where Lana's like social game has become a threat, yeah, maybe. But also, Lana's just a very good ally, so like I would want to keep her around.
For me, it would make sense.
I don't know if I can trust David.
I feel like out of the three of us, it would make the most sense for me to keep Lana.
Correct.
Because I feel like Lana will play a very similar game, and I would also I need a shield in front of me.
I would put you both on the block against each other with no cap. But like
black women. Okay, Riley.
They're both like the most sociable. They are the most sociable people in the podcast. Why did I say in the house? On the podcast, you two.
In the
Everyone
pod
likes
house.
in the pod
Mom, are you
house.
hearing this?
In the pod house.
Yeah, and then their replacement nominee would be who's like the third most social
Kamorian?
person on the podcast? Not
Me.
Kamorian. Probably Logan.
Yeah.
What-
Well, let's be honest.
Also, Esme, you know I would never nominate you under any circumstance.
We have
done too many games together where we have been unfairly targeted for being on a podcast together at this point.
Anyway, so I'm glad that we see Ashley talking to Will and Rachel about this whole thing and just being like, no, I don't want to work with Mickey anymore. Fuck that. And I'm like, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And then we get the blockbuster, basically, is like where we end up. I'm skipping any and all showman segments because they're creepy. Because he's creepy. Because why aren't we showing the fact that Riley is a creep?
Because you got to remember, Logan, it's their cute little showmans.
Riley's a creep.
And there's no other showmances for them to like exploit.
Thank God.
Creep.
Remember how nice it was last season going through a season that basically had no showmances that were real until people got evicted? Wasn't that lovely?
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Oh, it
Anyway,
was so nice.
blockbuster. Discuss the blockbuster, everyone.
So it was like if you've ever played those games where you have to like sort the colors onto the different poles in the test tube, but you can only move one color at a time, so you have to move them strategically. It was one of those games. It reminded me a lot of the Big Brother 18 ice cream veto, the one that Zakia hosted, and I remember nothing else about that competition. How did you feel about it? Because when I saw it, I was a little worried.
I was like, okay, Vince is not winning this. I didn't think Vince was going to win it. I at first thought, because in the preview they showed you could only stack red on red and yellow on yellow, so I thought that was going to be in it as well. But it wasn't, so it made the competition a heck of a lot easier that you could stack any color on top of any color. I thought it would be like you can only stack the yellow gems on the yellow gems. This is something I would have done well at because I like these competitions. This is once again another kind of neutralizer comp. It doesn't really sway in any direction. Maybe if you're taller, but like, yeah. I was a little bit nervous when we first got into it because Keanu was a little bit slower at the start of this.
Yeah. When it started, I was watching Keanu move, and I could tell that Zach was not moving with like a plan. He was just moving pieces around and hoping he would figure things out. And it seemed like Vince was moving a little bit more efficiently at first, but then I think him and Zach got caught up at the same part, and they both solved the yellow pole at the same time, or around the same time, but they didn't know what to do after that. Yep. Whereas Keanu, I think, plotted this out. Like, he took a second, about 10 seconds. He took a step back, and he went like this.
And he kept doing that. He kept doing it. Like, point where he's like,
that's where I kind of knew, okay, I think Keanu might have the complete upper hand here. Because for a second, I was like, okay, Vince is kind of, like, running through this very, very quickly. But then, like you said, Brooke, him and Zach kind of got stuck at the exact same moment. Keanu kind of went big picture, full perspective for a second and was like, okay, I need to map out this whole thing. What do I need to do? How do I need to do this? I loved this comp. I thought it was such a fun, like, Tower of Hanoi variant. And I love a Tower of Hanoi.
This is a comp I would have loved. I would have loved to do something like this.
This is the comp I would slay. I would have slayed this comp.
I'm trying to think of the last time they had done that veto style, because I know, like, I keep on mentioning the Big Brother 18 ice cream veto, because it's basically the same competition.
Last season.
Did they do this last season?
They did a variant of it last season. It was more puzzle-based, but it was during Janky Week.
Oh, that's why I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, it was the Janky Week veto where they did the it was more the like puzzle in the thing, but it was kind of along those same lines, but that's like the closest we've gotten to it recently. Or no, that was more just puzzle in the thing, right? Or no, I'm thinking of a different competition.
There was the puzzle that they did was like a regular puzzle because I remember Angela won
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
Angela won it and then somebody else won it too.
Yeah. I'm looking into Big Brother 18 to see if they've done any.
I don't think they've done anything since because
I don't remember what week it was. I just remembered that Devon was playing in it and Zakia hosted it. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a really good comp. Honestly, I was very impressed to see all three guys do very well in this competition. Like all three of them, I was really impressed with, honestly. All three of them killed it.
You know who killed it? You know who really killed it?
Keanu!
Yes, baby!
Come on, Butler!
My draft is intact, bitches.
Give me more pigs in a blanket the rest of the week, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, the way, and I love the way that he split his pants the other day too.
Yeah.
Hey, Mortician Des.
So this is the third time they have done a competition of this style. They did it on All Stars as well. Which is why I forgot about it because it's Big Brother All Stars. All Stars 2. All Stars 2.
Yep, that's why I forgot it because I didn't watch that season.
It was won by Cody. Every time it has been won by a man.
Well, this time it kind of has to be won by a man.
Well, exactly. But yeah, I agree with this. Keanu thinks more before he moves and he doesn't let time get the best of him. I love these puzzles too. I love every time we see him on anything, really. But yes, Keanu does win the blockbuster to the absolute chagrin of the best friends.
Oh no.
And then
Morgan is about to have a breakdown.
They go back in the house. Morgan has a breakdown.
What?
I did feel bad for Zach and Vince, like crying at the top of the living room together. I did feel a little bit bad for both of them for just like a hot second.
Okay, look. I feel some empathy. Like, obviously, in a situation, in a game like this, where you don't know any of these people, and this is the person that you bonded with the most, obviously there's going to be emotion there, and I can understand where they're coming from.
And you've lived together for, 38 days at this point? Yeah, I see.
It's been long.
Is it 40 now?
It was week 5, so I don't know. It's been a minute, importantly. But
does anyone know what day it is?
38.
Somebody tell us.
Is
it 38?
You ate that, Logan.
That was a pure guess, and I'm really proud of myself for that one.
No, Jokers could never. But
I literally just went to Jokers to look.
As you should.
Anyway,
but importantly,
yes.
I get where they're coming from, and obviously there is going to be emotion in a situation like this, where high pressure situation. You both didn't.
You've been seeing these people these are the only who you're seeing for a month at this point.
Yeah. And I mean, and it's a game where you need to have people that you trust in your corner. So naturally losing somebody, or you yourself being the one who's about to go out the door, that's going to suck. But at the same time, right, it's empathy, not sympathy, right? I empathize with their feelings. Sympathize, y'all know what you signed up for. I'm sorry for your situation empathetically, like on a feelings level. But like sympathy, I am taking this and looking at it and going, great week of Big Brother, 10 out of 10.
I'm more empathetic to one of them than the other one, because one of them shouldn't have even been in the situation where they need to be in the blockbuster, because you had an idol in your pocket.
Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
And one of them, and I will say on that exact same point, one of them is also a BB super fan who's been trying to get on the show for 10 years. So like I am.
So like I feel more upset.
Yes, but yes. But to that point, Brooke, my sympathy is always going to go towards the people that have been trying to get on the show for years. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, because like, look, and no shade to you.
For me at least.
For you, I get it. For me, I see somebody on the show, right? Some of the best players we have ever had were recruits. Some of the best players we have ever had have been trying to get on the show for decades, right? And as much as I am happy that Vince is getting the opportunity to live out one of his dreams. He's been applying to get on the show since Big Brother 17. That's a long fucking time. I get it, and I'm so happy for him. I also am aware that there are plenty of people on this cast who've been applying probably for multiple years. Adrian is definitely one of them. And like seeing, and especially considering the fact that, in my opinion, based on the games we saw, there was nothing really that Adrian did that really put him in a bad spot other than just not being on the right side of the house to begin with. I feel more sympathy for someone like an Adrian than a Vince.
This would have been Adrian's second time applying.
Yeah,
he's 24. So he couldn't.
I mean, he
recently turned 24, so he couldn't have been. It's like his second time applying. So I do feel a little bit more sympathetic towards Vince in that sense, because Vince has applied 5 times more than Adrian at most.
Well, I mean, you know who I think about when I think about recruits on like CBS reality shows, and who I think about these people that have been applying for a long time. The first person that pops in my head is weird, and hear me out before I finish. When I finish the start, is Artist from Survivor Philippines. Okay,
sure.
Now, if you haven't watched Survivor Philippines recently, Artist was in that alliance with like Abby and Pete and all them. He got voted out pretty early into the march. Importantly, though, right, he had been applying for Survivor for years. And he got cancer. He had to stop applying for a couple years, beat cancer, and then he got on Survivor, right? And when I heard that, I was kind of shocked at how much they really we don't think about him, because he was kind of invisible in the edit, even though he really was allegedly the glue holding that entire tribe together when they came into the merge. So when I really think about these people that I feel bad for, they got recruited, or not like recruited, they've been trying to get on these shows forever, right? I think about it, I'm like, are you being treated worse than Artist got treated at Survivor Philippines? If not, then I have no sympathy for you. And granted, with Vince specifically, I'm also just not a huge fan of his from what we've seen in the house. Not on a personal level, just on a gameplay level. I'm kind of, it's giving me the ick a little bit. So I'm just, oh well, you know.
Yeah.
I see it. But they come down. We see everybody, not everybody, but many people crying. People are emotional. People are doing their thing. They do their speeches, and they're both kind of bleh. It's the same speech, but from the other person. One of them is dressed as an egg. And then we go to the vote. And all week, we were looking at the scenarios of... Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Scenarios. Everything that was going to go on. And originally, up until yesterday, the scenario likely would have been if Keanu won the blockbuster, Vince was going home. That was kind of the... And if Vince won the blockbuster, Keanu was going home. And if Zach won the blockbuster, what was the other? I don't know.
Basically, the way it worked out is that there was a situation where all three of them could go home depending on who won the blockbuster. And this is, correct me if I'm wrong here, I believe the first time that's happened across 26 and 27, where we've seen a situation where all three of the nominees had a way to go home. But we also kind of figured that wouldn't really last because, one, this cast is blabby and they change their mind all the damn time too.
And the most interesting part of today actually is that had Keanu not won the blockbuster, he was going home against either of the nominees.
Which is why we're happy at the outcome. Thank you.
But we got a very interesting vote. I thought this was going to be a much we were all anticipating a 5-5, a 6-4.
Yep.
No.
It kind of... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. We end up with Zach evicted by a vote of 8-2.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That might be the best way to put it. Look, okay.
Get Zach out. Get Zach out. He had a fucking.
Okay, terrible move, especially by a person who, in my opinion, going into this week was by far in the best position in the house. Yeah. Great move by Ava. Great move by that side of the house. Honestly, great move by everybody getting a really well-positioned person out of the house, especially before the jury. And also, this is looking really nice on Miss Pearl's resume. Thank you very much. But importantly, though, I look at this and I'm like, is this not just giving Rachel more credence to telling you all that Vince needs to get out of this house? Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, Zach is like, everyone likes Zach, and that's why he's a problem. That's why he's a social threat. Vince just has his hands in everybody's cookie jars. That's why he's the problem. And like, I'm also just very happy I'm not gonna have to see any more Morgan stalking Zach segments on my screen this season.
Honestly, I'm thrilled for that, at least. Very thrilled for that.
Zach is going to go text his boyfriend Zay when he gets his phone back. They're going to go have a lovely weekend, and it's going to be great. Okay? But
I mean, I'm happy my draft is still intact. Also, I'll say that. Very thrilled for that.
Same.
Very excited for that.
Same.
Period. Well, Esme and I were in trouble.
Draft?
I have Ashley and Kelly.
Chaos incarnate.
Chaos incarnate.
Chaos
I have
incarnate.
Will and Keanu.
Men.
And Zach, and then Logan, you have Vince and who?
Vince and Catherine.
Oh, you're really playing with fire, aren't you?
Playing with fire. Yeah, that's my team, is playing with fire. And I like it still.
I would kind of laugh if I will kind of laugh if I draft the last two men standing in this game.
So how many men are we down to now?
4?
I have half of them. And there is a high chance that I do have the last two men standing in this game, because like the other two are Riley and Vince. And at this point, I want the last two men to, not even just because they're on my draft, I want the last two men to be Will and Keanu. And I don't think that's
mood.
I agree.
And I don't think that's like a controversial opinion.
Not anymore.
Here's what I think is interesting about this vote, because we really thought it was going to be a split vote. We thought it was going to be a lot closer of a vote. Morgan, Mickey, and Lauren are just sheep at this point. Like, what are these votes? What are the, like, y'all are so scared. Y'all are so scared.
I just think it's really funny is all. Like maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, right? But watching people go into that DR after they've been talking a bunch of mess throughout the week about, I want to make this move, and this move. They're given the opportunity to do so. And I really do think that there were people in this house that didn't really care who went home between the two of them.
Yeah.
That had the ability to move this to a 5-5. Ava would have sent home Vince.
Zach. No,
I think she would have sent home
Zach. She told most of her allies in all situations, whether it was against Keanu or Vince, that she would have sent Zach home because Zach was the bigger threat. Zach had the bigger reaction when she won HOH. Zach had the immediate reaction when he was nominated. Now, if it was Vince versus Keanu, that's a different scenario. But Zach was going home in a tie. That being said, they could have flipped this vote very easily and made it a 6-4 vote and sent Vince home very quickly in the time that they have between the blockbuster and the actual vote. Unfortunately, the they that you speak of, and I'm going to call her out directly, Mickey, who thinks she's running this beautiful, gorgeous, impeccable game, is playing nothing of the sort. She's playing a sheep's game. She's playing a falsity of a Big Brother game. And ultimately, is Vince good for her game? No! Absolutely not. Zach would have kept her safe 10 times longer than Vince ever will. Vince will put Mickey on the block, guaranteed, without a shadow of a doubt. That alliance is absolutely nothing anymore. And I'm going to laugh when Vince gets any kind of power and puts Mickey up. I'm going to laugh.
I don't think he's going to anytime soon. I mean, maybe this is just me, right? If it is the wall comp, and we were talking about this on Monday because the rumors have been going around all week that it was the wall comp, Hamster Watch confirmed. If it is the wall comp, right? Realistically, I think we've talked about it. There's only a few people that we think really have a good shot of winning the wall comp. I think they're all gonna keep Mickey off the block, unfortunately. Because I mean, at this point, I'm over her as well. I would really love
everyone.
I don't think Catherine would put her on the block.
I think there's one or maybe two people that would put her up at this point, and it's Ashley and Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ashley would put her up.
I do.
Same.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about it because I mean, Ashley's my girl.
Given just all of this.
Hold up, Mortician. You are eating with that.
Well, yes, obviously. She's insufferable. Like,
well, not even that. The stock plummeted. That's the important part, right?
The stock is negligible. The stock is invisible. The stock is no.
Well, let's ask then, right? Because I think this is an important question. We'll ask the people in the chat as well.
Yes, please.
If you all had a choice as to who you want to win the next HOH, right? Who would you pick? One, and two, what do you think they would do? And while we wait on the chat to type, I would love to hear what you all think about that.
There's a few different people I'd be fine seeing win. I kind of want to. I think like out of people that I feel like have the best shot, though. I feel like out of those people, I would want to see an Ashley win.
Yeah. I think for me, it's Ashley and Rachel.
Same, and I think if Ashley wins, Vince is on the block. Mickey's on the block, and maybe more. I don't know who that third would be.
I think it could be Riley, actually. I think it could be Riley. I think it could be. I think it'd be Riley.
For me, I think if Ashley wins this next HOH, I think the best thing she can do for herself is put Vince and Morgan on the block and then play roulette with the last spot. Personally, for her game, I don't think she should put Mickey on the block. But she probably will. I don't think she should. If it were me and I'm Ashley, I think the easy nominations in that situation would be Keanu with the other two. Which again, I don't like the fact that we are recycling Keanu every week, but it is good for the game if you don't really want to get extra blood on your hands of having this person who's been on the block a lot. But if I put him on the block, nobody's really gonna bat an eye at it. And I think for Ashley's game, she can go up to Keanu and be like, "Look, you're not going anywhere against either of them. We have the numbers to keep you at this point.
Yeah, please
trust and believe that you're fine." And I think everything would be okay. I do think that in that situation, even if he's on the block next to Vince on eviction, I still think Vince is going home against him.
Oh, yeah. Vince versus Keanu, unless crazy shit happens, he's going home.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's certainly an interesting scenario. I think optically, like, who is this HOH a must win for?
Rachel.
Morgan. Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Ashley. I think it's a must win for Ashley at this point. I would say those are the three that I think it's a must win for. Otherwise, I think in most scenarios, if one of their allies is not HOH, they are on the block.
This season is starting to remind me of a little bit, at least like this part of the game, Millennials versus Gen X, because we're seeing it's kind of whoever's in power is taking out somebody in power on the other side. At least these past 2 weeks after we stopped playing Dumb Big Brother. And we saw Jimmy get evicted, and we've seen Zach get evicted. It really is taking pot shots at the bigger names on both sides. And it's really interesting that I'm not even going to call them floaters because a lot of them aren't even floating. The people that are riding down that middle line, we're talking people like Lauren, people like Catherine, people like Riley, like those people are in a pretty good spot moving forward.
Yeah.
Because why would you take out one of them when you could take out somebody on either side of the house? The answer is that they're technically their own third group of people that you need to be worried about as well.
Because we've really
does win HOH. Oh dear God.
Yeah, because we've really got 3 sides of the house at this point. It is this really interesting 3-sided house dynamic that I don't really think, other than, we've kind of been talking about like the end game, like final 9 of BB26. Like we haven't really seen a big house 3-sided dynamic like this in a pre-jury scenario. I don't think ever.
Big Brother
All-Stars. This is a very
All-Stars 1. Yeah, I was going to say All-Stars 1, and then maybe BB8. I think but BB8 is just an enigma in its own.
Big Brother 8 is its own little craziness, and like I don't think that's ever going to be duplicated.
But All-Stars I definitely think is kind of the
it was like Chilltown season 6. And then if you weren't in Showtime or season 6,
everyone else.
Speaking of Mortician in the comments, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I mean, that sounds like, that's definitely what Rachel would do. I think minus Mickey.
Who do you think Rachel would put up with Morgan and Vince? It's not going to be Riley. It might be Lauren. It would probably be Lauren.
It would probably be Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think it would be Keanu. It might be Kelly, actually.
Nope.
Not
now.
I don't think now. I know they've improved their relationship a lot. It would be Kelly for the guaranteed vote in a similar situation to Keanu, but she wouldn't want to do that to Keanu because she's also been improving her relationship with Keanu. So it would probably be Lauren. Potentially, I don't even know if I don't know if Rachel would even go for the back door given the blockbuster format. I don't hate the idea of a Mickey backdoor here with a Rachel or Ashley HOH.
I really think that if I'm Rachel at this point, I don't give a damn who is on the block as long as Vince and Morgan are on the block with them.
Yeah.
But I also know that there are people that I cannot nominate.
Yeah.
For her game, the 2 most important people that she cannot put on the block, and I hate saying this, are Riley and Catherine. And because
unfortunately now, with her giving the information to Catherine about Morgan saying that everyone is targeting the showmance, unfortunately now, Rachel has kind of pseudo-aligned herself with the showmance. And I do think now, when push comes to shove, I think if Riley or Catherine wins this HOH, I don't think Rachel's going up either. And I think that's an interesting dynamic. I don't think Rachel goes up as an initial nom. I think
Catherine, yes. Riley, I don't know.
I don't
know.
I think Catherine could get in Riley's ear in that scenario, honestly.
This is just the weirdest house dynamic
it's so weird.
Because 2 weeks ago, 2 damn weeks ago, we were talking about Morgan, Mickey, and Ashley going up on Riley's HOH, right? And then now these people aren't even on the same side of the house anymore. Like we are at that weird of a situation. Like it kind of reminds me a little bit of Big Brother 10 when
it's such an enigma.
But this is it's so weird.
Everything has been switching back and forth so quickly, and who fucking knows what's going to happen when somebody wins a HOH because you don't. It
really is.
We got one good HOH. I don't trust if we'll get another one for a while.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to HOH? Who do you think? No, who do you want? Who do you think?
Who do I think? Well, if it's the wall, I'm going to operate under the assumption that it's the wall. You know, I'm going to say Catherine. I think Catherine has a really good shot at winning the wall. So I am going to say Catherine.
I have a fear on who it could be. And last time I said it came true.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I know who you're talking about. Don't say it.
We all know who they're talking about.
Well, no, I'm not saying it. I'm not going to be the one to put it in the atmosphere.
It's not. It's a woman, not a man. That's all. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
and that might be even worse.
Yeah, that might be worse.
At this point, I'm just going to go with my gut, and I kind of feel like it's going to be Lauren.
Okay.
Maybe I'm crazy, right? And I don't think this would be good for her game at all.
Yeah.
I think this would be terrible for her game. She does not need to win HOH next week. But I just feel like out of everybody left on the cast, it's either going to be like her, Rachel, through some undeniable mom strength, like I will win this competition come hell or high water kind of vibe, or I could see Kelly winning this too.
I could definitely see Kelly winning it.
Also, I would love Kelly HOH right about now. Oh, I am dying. HOH.
Wouldn't.
Kelly has already, like, after this week, she is now super close to Ava. She is now working on her relationship with Rachel, and she's got this weird friendly vibe with Ashley that's happening now. So when I look at the pieces, I'm like, well, Kelly, you were kind of by yourself, and now you can go join in with the cool kids, and maybe we'll see if we can keep liking you, Jorgensen.
Yeah. Don't fuck it up, girl. Don't fuck it up, girl. Please.
I guess, and you know, I wouldn't mind, in theory, I wouldn't mind a Kelly HOH. I think it would be good to see her in power here, especially given that she has been such the underdog. And like, we literally saw nothing of Kelly this week. And honestly, I'm happy for that for her. I'm glad she had a week off. I'm thrilled she had a week off. I just don't know exactly what she would do with an HOH, honestly. Like,
put herself on the block on her own HOH.
She probably would. And you know what? That'd be sickening. I'd love every bit of
that.
But like, yeah, I don't know. The scenarios are wild. Who
scenarios.
Knows? Also, as of 1 minute ago, Hamster Watch is tweeting. Thank you, Hamster Watch. They've been told the wall comp may have been switched out because the news leaked, potentially. So we may not be getting the wall comp this week after all, unfortunately. We do know that we are getting OTEV this week. Very excited. Very excited.
Can I just be 100% honest about OTEV? It is the middest veto comp we could possibly get. And like, I just don't care for OTEV. Okay, I'll be honest. Boo me. Tomato. Put him
backstage. Can
I explain why? Like, honestly,
I'm interested to hear.
Ever since Zach Rance talked about how they rigged the OTEV in Big Brother 16 for him, I don't care for this competition.
You know, that's
because
fair.
It is so easy to rig. And like, no shade to OTEV, because there have definitely been OTEV moments that are like some of the most legendary moments on this entire show. Cough, cough, Rockstar, cough, cough.
I literally was just thinking of Mother Rockstar. So yeah.
Rockstar, and also one of my personal favorite moments, of course, of everybody missing on round 1 last season. That was freaking hysterical. I unfortunately just need a break or like a twist. Can we get like a twist to OTEV once? Like
can OTEV be the mastermind?
Okay, but funny joke. Can someone just not call OTEV like musical chairs this year? OTEV is a lot like musical chairs.
OTEV competition, but the twist is I guess it would just that one would be OTEV. Then it'll be like if it was like the first person to find it gets to eliminate the person in the round, but that's not really OTEV. That's a
hide and go veto.
We love
literally hide and go veto.
Love hide and go veto. Where's hide and go veto, Big Brother? Give me my hide and go veto.
Give them a few weeks. We typically don't get it until jury, so give them a few weeks.
I need it.
Okay, we're only about to be in week 6. Breathe.
I just like we get OTEV every season. And I had to go like 5 seasons without my hide and go veto fix, and I finally got it again last year. This better get back in the rotation. That's all I got to say.
Where would maybe don't say where you had your veto but where would you had your veto?
In that house?
In that house?
Can you hide it in the toilet is my question.
I would assume not. I know they are only allowed to hide it on the bottom floor. They can't hide it upstairs. So anywhere that's upstairs is out. Honestly, because of how red those envelopes truly usually are, they're like red or black.
Yeah.
I think the best place to hide it would probably be the have-not room. I think it would just work really well in there.
That's what I was thinking too.
I would probably
say if you can slide it under one of the have-not beds because they're so like skinny this year, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is like if you can just slide it under one of those, that would be
the top bunk on one of the bunk beds.
I would check
underneath the mattress on the back wall, underneath one of the top bunks on the bunk beds.
Yeah,
that is a place I would check though. That's a place I would immediately think of. People would be doing.
I mean, yeah, but you don't just hide it. You do what Brett did, and then you just dump a bunch of other crap in that room, and then you're good.
True. Is the what's it called? The thing that they had on night 1 that Amy activated?
The mastermind?
Yeah, but the thing she activated with the remote, that thing still in the house?
Oh, the veto relic, the HOH relic?
Yes.
I don't know.
I open the HOH relic and put your veto card in there.
It'd be crazy.
Because that's what I would do.
I think you need a remote, right?
Okay, where's the remote, Amy?
She probably took it with her.
Probably.
So speaking of, we did get the mastermind on Unlocked last week. So I don't know if that twist is fully over and done with yet.
It feels like get ready for a takeover. I think it's over.
Get ready for a takeover.
Why would they have had the mastermind on Unlocked after week 4? Because we haven't seen the mastermind since week 2.
Girl, I don't know.
I think we're gonna get more mastermind content shortly.
I feel we get a mastermind thing at the start of jury.
How many people do we have left in the house after this week? 12?
It is 12.
Okay. Calling it now, not this week or next week. The week after that is going to be either like a Janky World style outside week or a split house. Because that's going to be like the first week before jury, I think.
And they have done it at 10 before, I believe.
They did it on at 10 in Big Brother 24. So I just think this is a cast I would love to see a split house with. Imagine all of the floaters get put on one side of the house and have to somehow think for themselves. I would die.
I would be fine. But it's gonna fuck over 2 people I like. I feel like it's gonna. We're gonna end up losing Ashley and Rachel.
I know. I would love to see the mastermind. Well, true. I would love to see the mastermind come back in some way, like soonish, because I think that would be really, really fun for the game.
Well, what if we get a mastermind twist that's like the twist that didn't get used on Paul's season, where it's if you open your envelope, you come back in, and the mastermind and the round trip ticket, the mastermind gives somebody a second, basically like you're the new accomplice,
Oh, okay.
And you open it up in front of Julie. Because it didn't work on that season. I feel like it could come back eventually.
Interesting.
I actually really
that could be a way to.
I thought it was cute.
And that could be a way to do a battle back where it's like less invasive, where it's like, we don't have to figure out a whole new comp.
We haven't had a battle back since what, 21?
Since Jag.
That wasn't a battle back though. He just got to stay in the house. He didn't leave.
Or that was Jared, right?
No.
Jared. I forgot about Jared. Cameron. I forgot about Cameron. I intentionally forgot about Cameron.
But that season that was like the last battle back, right? But it was also only between 2 people.
Yeah. God, Zombie Week ruined every bit of momentum Big Brother 25 had.
Yep. Well, Zach is gone. He got smacked just like Marcellus did on the way out. Thank you, Julie.
Thank God.
Thank you, Julie.
Loved it, Julie. Loved every single bit of it. Yes, Zach is gone. We've got 12 house guests left in the game. And we will be back next week to talk about more of it. So make sure to join us on Saturday for our Unlocked. We'll be back on Monday to dive into Manic Monday with Brooke, Waffle Wednesday with Jack, and I should be here. Otherwise, people will be here on Thursday to talk about the 6th live eviction on BB27. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe, like, and share on the way out. Let us know all your thoughts on this episode down in the comments below. Thank you to everyone that joined in the chat live with us here. Make sure to get your merch, LanaGCreations.etsy.com. And from way, 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 way outside the Big Brother house, we've been the Cup. Go ahead and smack Zach on the way out for us. Love only yourself, nobody else, because why would you? And have a horrible morning or wherever you are listening to us from, whatever time zone that happens to be. Good night, house guests.
Cheers.
Cheers.